Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Can you guys see me? Okay, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are stumbling across my channel for the very first time, welcome. We are currently doing the 30-day challenge and today is day 20 of the 30 days. I'm so excited. We have made it to day 20, only 10 more days to go. Guys, I cannot tell you how excited I am that we are approaching the end to this challenge because wow, this challenge has been demanding in ways that I did not anticipate. But then, anyways, today's video is not about that. Actually, today we are doing book reviews. So I'm currently on my second read. It's February when I'm recording this, and this is my second book, and then this is my first book. And I felt like I needed to do a review on these books. I've never done a review before, so let me not even call it a review because that sounds so formal. But then I'm just giving you guys my honest opinion about these books. And if you have not read these books yet, I feel like this is the one video where I'll be like, it's okay. Let me not spoil these books for you. You can watch it later after you have bought these books and read. Like support the like these phenomenal women. They've done a great job for themselves. Like writing a book is not an easy task. Cause yeah, I'm also someone who has always dreamt about being an author, like writing a book. Like I have okay, we're not here for that today. No, 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 no. Let me stay focused. Let me stay focused. So today I'm giving you guys my honest opinion, what I really thought about these books. So I bought these books last year, December, and I started reading How Did We Get Here by Mpumile Dwaba last month. And then this month, I'm actually currently reading this one. I'm not done. And I know you're asking yourself, but then why are you giving us your honest opinion when you're not done, when you're halfway through your second read? Okay, so let's quick like okay, I feel like I won't dwell too much on Bumile Dwaba's book because first of all, I I gravitated towards the book immediately because when I bought this book, I purchased three books. The other one is by Sarah Jakes, which will be my third read, like my March read. It's fine. I'm not in a hurry to read her books. I've already read two of her other books, so I know, like, as an author, I know she's not a first time author. But then with this ones, like there was this hype, like everyone has just been posting about these books, like everyone is buying these books, everyone like we are excited as like South African girlies. I know they're international and all of that, but then I'm just talking from my perspective as a South African girly, as a South African follower of their careers, of their work. I was caught up in the hype. I was like, nope, I need to get myself these books. I was very excited because I know already they're doing so well. Like these are the two women that encourage me, motivate me, that I look up to. Like they are phenomenal women. Like they're doing great. Like these are people that you like, God, I thank you that they actually were obedient and they answered to the call. They are working in their purpose because I feel like they are doing such a great job. Like I love them. Okay. So when I bought this books, I was like, okay, fine. The first reason was it's them. They are the authors. Like basically, I'm just buying because I know like their work is good. So I'm expecting the book to be good. And I know that with books, there's more detail, like there's more that you're going to get. Like books are more personal, books are more intimate. So I was like, okay, definitely excited to see what these books are going to give, what I'm going to like learn about the girlies. Okay, then with Mpumile Dwaba's book, like I read like the first few pages and I was like, yep, I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm going to love this. I mean, of course, the book is not like flawless, it's not perfect, like it's okay. But then this book is such an easy read. Like the book, like How Did We Get Here? It is such an easy read. Like the book flows. Like it's one of those books that you can't even put down. Like I had to like discipline myself. I'm like, okay, this is your book for the month, and we're not planning on reading like seven books, like three books in a month or whatever. No, so pace yourself. Like I had to actually tell myself, okay, slow down, pace yourself, one chapter a day, and I had to commit to that because I needed to read the book throughout the month. And also I realized that it's like a conversation, and she gives you an opportunity to like, you know, talk back. in the sense of writing like notes, taking notes, and like I loved the way this book is structured. And I feel like it's similar to like her writing style, the way she writes a book. It's similar to the way Pastor Sarah Jakes writes her books. And I was like, okay, this sounds like a conversation. It sounds like you're on your bed with your girl, catching up and like just talking, having a good time. Like you want to know more. Hence, I couldn't put the book down. Like, and also I found this book very, very relatable. One, we were born on the same year. Two, same month. Like she's a January baby. I loved that about the book. I was like, I love that about her actually. I was like, and also I was like, I've always had this impression about her. I was like, you know what, this girl, she looks like someone who has always been disciplined. She always knew what she wanted. Like the challenges that she spoke about in the book, and most of them I could relate, like so much. Like I could relate to so much of her life, especially the way she grew up, like her upbringing, the challenges, like the way she maneuvered through life. Like she was so relatable. She is so relatable, actually. I was like, wow, I feel seen, I feel heard, okay, represented. So I really, really like, I thoroughly enjoyed this one. So I highly, highly, highly recommend this book. Like I highly recommend. Like this feels like you're talking to your girl, like your girl pal, like she says, like in her Sunday nuggets, like she refers to the girlies as her girl pals. So like it, like she is a girl's girl. So like this one just feels like you're talking to your bestie. Like I really enjoyed it. Okay, fine. Now to my second read, Disciple. Mm. My reason for doing this video and giving my honest feedback on this book. Okay, fine. First of all, buying this book, I was a little bit anxious. I grabbed it because of the hype, and also the girl I was with when I was buying my books. This was the book that she actually bought. Like she was like, I've been meaning to buy her book. She didn't buy the other books, like because they were all trending at that time. But then she went for this book, and I was like, okay, let me also buy this book, which I did. But I was a bit anxious buying this book because it was like I feel like her path, her journey, like is different. Like she is more on the, I don't want to say she's perfect, but then I always have this feeling that I feel judged in a way, like her life exposes my flaws, because if you know her, then you know what I'm talking about, and not just about that part only. I don't want to spoil the book if you insisted on watching this video, even though you did not read this book. But then I feel like I've always had that thing, like, okay, hold on. Sorry about that. Ooh, almost dropped you guys. I've always felt some type of condemnation, so to say. I don't know how to describe how I feel. Like I follow her, and I started following her when she started the Jesus this, Jesus that. Like at first I didn't even know she was like the girl from your TV and all of those things, because I'm just not like that in like your social media and TV and all of those things. But then I only started following her because of her Bible studies. And if you know that, like if you have watched her Bible studies, you know that this girl is anointed. You know that this girl is like, her discipline is so moving, it's scary. Like she's very disciplined, because she's one of those girls, like she will speak openly about God. Like she's not shy, she does not hold back. Sorry about that. Okay, as I was saying, like her discipline is amazing. Like she is for Jesus, she is for God, and like that's just who she is, and that's how we recognize her, identify her. We identify her with her faith. So buying her book, I was a bit anxious. I was a bit anxious because I didn't know if I was going to like relate. I didn't know what to expect with her book. And yeah, reading her first two chapters, I was like, no, I couldn't connect. I really couldn't connect with the book. I was ready to put it down. Like, I was like, nope, I cannot connect. Like, I just felt like, shh, not to sound some type of way, but then I just felt like it's this perfect girl with this perfect upbringing. Like, her mom was so disciplined. Like, it's just all of, I feel like she exposes your flaws in a way. I don't know how to explain this, but then I felt like her book is not relatable. But then instead, it's that thing you cannot help but feel like, okay, my life sucks, yours is great. Okay, what am I supposed to get from your book? It doesn't read as a book that's going to inspire you or motivate you to be better, but then it reads more like, okay, I'm a mess. I messed up. My life is not great. So, unlike the other book, which was so relatable, like you get to like read about their vulnerability, like you get to read about like them being a human being, like not them being a celebrity, a successful someone. No, you get to read about them. And as much as I was reading about her, it felt like it was more like, I don't know, I was reading it from a condemned perspective. I don't know how to explain, like I really, really don't know how to explain this, but then it was, I felt such a disconnect from the book. I was like, no, I don't get it. Like I don't, it didn't give me what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but then it was not what I was expecting. And it threw me off so much that I decided to put a status on my WhatsApp, and I was like, I'm not liking this book. And I was actually shocked by the number of people that actually replied to that post, and they were like, yeah, no. One lady was like, I put that book down after the second chapter, like I did not continue. And some lady was like, yeah, like I feel like sometimes we buy things because we love the person that made the thing, you know? So everyone, like I was like, okay, so people can actually relate to my frustration with the book. So I was like, okay, fine. I was ready. Like at that moment, I was ready to put the book down. I was like, okay, nah, I can't connect with this book. But then after I heard that, I felt somewhat guilty. I was like, okay, let me just comment. Let me just push through and read a few more chapters, which is what I did. I continued reading the book, and I feel like somewhere around the fifth chapter, I was like, oh, okay, now you're talking, like now you're talking, like now we can connect on a normal person level, like like someone who like has encountered real life issues, because she's an exceptional woman. I won't lie, like she's an exceptional woman, but then the way she portrays it, it's in a sense that she did great from from the very first moment she's been doing great. And we haven't like I haven't been like, I didn't do great from the very beginning, so it's difficult to read like and connect with someone like that. But then I feel like some of the like her first two chapters should have probably been, or the way she wrote the first two chapters, like that shouldn't have been the opening chapters of her book, because it throws people off. Like, especially as a new author, I feel like you need to just be more like, allow people to know you like in a more relatable way, unlike coming here and saying, oh, I'm this great amazing person I've always been, always will be. I mean, that's great, but then it's in our nature to compare. Like when you read a book because you want inspiration, you read a book because you want to feel better, you read a book because you want to escape. Like it doesn't allow you, the book does not allow you to escape. It actually like makes you feel like, yeah, no, perfect is possible and you're not. I don't know, but then anyways, I don't want to talk bad about the book or anything. It's a good read. It's a good read. Like if I knew what I was getting, I probably wouldn't have bought the book, but then maybe I would have bought it just because I love the author. But then in a sense of just reading for the sake of reading, then no, this is, I didn't really like, I don't really enjoy the read, but then I will continue reading the book. So if you have read either of the books, just let me know, like in the comments, what you really thought about the books, and if you somehow decided to just continue watching my video and maybe I'm spoiling this for you, then I'm so sorry. I did warn you guys, spoiler alert. Do not listen to my opinion if you are yet to purchase the books. But then maybe you can buy the book and maybe you will enjoy the book. I don't know. But then this is my honest opinion. I'm not really vibing with her book. Like, I feel like, yeah, no, it was just not it for me. Like, it should have been, I don't know, no, I don't even know what it should have been. You know what? That's just me. That was not my cup of tea. So, yeah. So, anyways, if you have made it to this part of my video, I just want to say thank you so much. I love and appreciate you guys. Don't forget to follow, like subscribe, and do all the good things. Like, I forgot to say that. And did I greet you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I don't know. Love you guys.